Welcome. It's Mother's Day today, and I'm making cabbage soup. Nothing to do with the cabbage soup diet, which I don't know anything about other than the fact that it exists. This is just me making something that I want to eat. So I'm going to start by heating up some oil in a saucepan and frying my sweet onion. A good day to be cooking what I want, although you might argue, why am I cooking at all? But I want to. I am not an onion connoisseur. I just saw sweet onions and decided I'd give them a go. It might be something I get into. Okay, put those over a low heat and fry gently. I'm going to add this much celery. I imagine that there are a million recipes. Hold on, I'm going to wash this. For cabbage soup online. I've decided not to consult the internet today. Oh, you know what? I do want to add some fennel seeds. Although I'm going to keep this recipe really simple, fennel seeds I think will be a nice little addition to cabbage. Oh, they smell amazing. Adding celery, carrots. Got my onions, celery, carrots in the pot. I'm going to add some salt and some pepper and some dried thyme. Now I'm purposely not adding garlic today because I want this to be cooling. Garlic's very heating, as I've mentioned in the past. And I've been feeling a bit under the weather, kind of fighting something off, and just need to give my body exactly what it needs, which appears to be cabbage soup. Okay, now I'm going to add some potatoes. These have sprouted, not ideal. They're a little bit needing to be used. Seems to be the theme of the week, but I can't bring myself to throw them out, especially after yesterday's loss. I've cut my potatoes into little bite-sized cubes. I'm going to wait until the onions, celery, and carrots have cooked and have become, oh, they're already getting nice and soft. I want them to be nice and soft and sweet before I add anything else. Meanwhile, I'm going to wash my Savoy cabbage. A little tip, if you have just given birth and you're breastfeeding and your breasts are killing you, take a Savoy cabbage leaf or several, put them in the freezer for a few hours and then put them inside your bra. It is amazing. It really works. I've been a bit under the weather for the past few days, feeling better today, but wanting to eat whatever my body needs. Not sure what's going on. I know others were fighting something off too. And I have poison ivy covering both my legs right now. I was not in direct contact with poison ivy. Gus was. And he's been in my bed and everywhere. So I'm going to blame him. Might also be Elsie. We have lots of woods around here. If you've never experienced poison ivy, that's great. It is horrendous. I mean, I think people react differently, but the itch is one thing. And it comes in waves every day or every 2 days, and it can last weeks. But it's these raised, bumpy, pus-filled pustules that ooze from your skin. I did mention in my last video that I was not interested in the nutritional value or knowing what the properties of cabbage are. I'm just simply obeying my body, trusting it. Don't think I've ever made cabbage soup before. Okay, I'm putting the potatoes in. I think my pot might be just Big enough? Oh, maybe not. Shit. Okay, quick pot change. I was actually going to buy 2 heads of cabbage. There's a lot more in it than I thought. I'm so used to buying large quantities of stuff, although I think I'm going to be the only one eating this. Not having a teenage boy in the house means that I probably buy about 1/3 of the food that I was buying when he was here. Yeah, I don't know how families with multiple boys do it. This is a lot. I'm going to add veg stock. Still a big ball of ice there, never mind. Okay, it's going to need more liquid. I wonder if I'm having hot flushes. I have had a handful of them, but they tend to rise up the body. This is just an overall feeling of heat, but I suppose they can come in all different shapes and sizes. I could add a tin of tomatoes, but I don't want to. So I've brought all this to the boil. Now I'm just going to let it simmer for about half an hour. I'm going to add a decent amount of salt, more added salt, loads of black pepper, 3 bay leaves, and that's it. Keeping things really simple today. I'll be back to taste. I'm back. Soup has been simmering for half an hour. Let me just see if the potatoes are cooked. Yep, everything is cooked. I'm gonna have a little taste. It's perfect. I thought it might need more seasoning, more thyme, some parsley. It doesn't need anything. This is exactly the medicine that my body wants. I'm not going to make any grand declarations about only eating what my body's asking for, because who knows what tomorrow will bring. But this is definitely the direction that I want to be heading in. I forgot one thing, beans. I'm going to add a tin of white beans. Not necessary, just if you want. Now that seems complete. Even more perfect. One more thing, lemon juice. Just a little squeeze. It goes very well. You could experiment with lemon zest as well, but my lemon's bald. I used the zest for something else. But just something to bear in mind. Okay, enjoy.